Hello, welcome back to my channel, Deliberately Disincluded. So today, with Deliberately Disincluded, I want to talk I want to take us back to our childhood when we were young and we were in grade school and we were on the playgrounds playing with our friends. And during that time, um, teachers always say, play with your friends. These are all your friends. And you think that everybody's your friend. But unfortunately, during that time, we find out the hard way that everybody's not our friend. I remember, when my daughter was in grade school and she wanted to play with some of the other girls, some of the other kids on the playground, and they purposely did not want to play with her. They deliberately disincluded her from the group. And I remember her telling me that they would that some of the little kids would say, "Don't play with her." And I think about how that made her feel and how that makes kids feel when they are not included that age. They don't know it's deliberate. They just know that they wanted to play with their friends and they couldn't. And so those seeds of rejection were planted early, and they are planted early. And some kids, they bounce back from that. Some kids, they feel isolated, they become shy, they become withdrawn. And as they become older, that can affect them, right? And so the kids who do it, of course, they don't know that they're deliberately being mean or deliberately isolating one of their friends. They just know that, well, something about this child that I don't want to, be a part of. Or it could be, well, I don't want my friends to like them, and because I don't like them. I don't want my friends to play with them because I want my friends to play with me. And later on, there's animosity, there's grudges that are held, and strife. And later on, in their as they become older, they don't quite remember the details. They just know that there's a feeling that was created that they didn't necessarily like. And so there's kids nowadays that is happening to in schools, and it has a long term effect where they are either doing that to others because it's a sense of power and they don't like to feel weak, and that could carry on into their teenage years, their young adult years, their adult years. And so when we talk about deliberately disincluding someone and the second and third orders effects of that, we think about how it affects someone mentally, emotionally, um, and affects that social piece, right? So when we talk about deliberately being disincluded, we have to make sure that we aren't um, going to cause long-term effects on our individual. But some people want that. Some people want to damage. They want to cause hurt feelings. They want to cause damage. But the reaction to that, people aren't ready for. So I want to hear from you. I want to know if your children have experienced that. Did you experience it at a young age, and how has it affected you down the line? Because it can't be a good feeling being deliberately disincluded, being deliberately uh, set apart from the group. So let's talk about it. Let's get into it.